Hello, hola, and shalom, everyone. If you're watching this on a Saturday, Shabbat Shalom. I'm Rebellia, and we are back with another episode of Nancy Drew, The Secret of the Scarlet Hand. So I went around. The only thing we've got left to do in this level is the quiz. And I went around and looked up 3 of the answers. I don't know if that's all the answers or not, but yeah, we'll see what happens. If there's more answers that we need, then we will be sure to check them out. So, what is the name of Shield Jaguar's wives? Be Lady Zoc. Which Maya monster represents this continuous cycle of life and death? That's the bicephalic. And then, what did the Maya call the decorative woven blouse? That was a hupel. There we go. And then, what is a call? A nobleman? Hey, what do you know? I got it right. What is the name of a Maya matchmaker? Note, I can't find the answer in this museum. Sunny June. Wow. So this is the one that he can't find. Okay. So, oops. I saw something about a matchmaker in the museum, though. Let's see. Nothing there. What's this? Okay. Huh? Okay, so apparently I'm supposed to take that. Well, I've been through the entire museum, and I'm not finding anything about a matchmaker. Because that's about the life, the death god thing. Alright, so let's head out. Maybe Sinclair can help us. He might know.
I don't think he'll be there at this hour.
Really?
I don't think he'll be there at this hour.
Okay, let's go to the hotel. Maybe Bess and George can help us, or maybe we can access the internet on our computer now. I thought for sure, though, that I would... that I'd seen it somewhere in the museum. 5, 4, 6, 8.
Hello?
It's me again.
Nancy Drew, you will never guess who the cat just dragged in.
Who?
Frank and Joe Hardy.
You're kidding. I haven't talked to those two in months.
Let me tell you, they're as cute as ever. George and I were just telling them about your latest case, and judging by the way they're hovering around me at the moment, I think they want to say hello.
Sure, put them on.
Hi, Nancy, it's Frank.
Frank Hardy, what in the world are you doing in River Heights?
Well, Joe and I just finished up a case out west, and we're taking a few days to drive back to Bayport. So we stopped in River Heights to say hello to our favorite girls.
Well, that's awfully sweet of you.
We should have known you'd be out there chasing trouble.
Joe, is that you?
The one and only. How's it going, Nancy?
Oh, just knee-deep in another case.
As
you know the
always.
feeling.
Do we ever? There's one around every corner, isn't there?
You can say that again.
There's one around every corner, isn't there?
All right, Joe. Cheeky as ever, I see.
It's the secret of my irresistible charm.
Oh, brother. Listen, Nancy, we're taking off again tomorrow, but if you want to talk shop about this case, why don't you give us a call on the car phone? The number is 973-555-3393.
Sounds great. I'll do that.
Go get him, Nancy.
Good luck.
Hey, Alright, let's try that again. 5.54468. Trying to call my girls here. Can't believe they just hung up.
Hello?
It's me again.
Hey, Nancy. What's the latest, Nan?
Oh, why would they keep leaving an awful red mark?
Why would the thief keep leaving that awful red handprint at every crime scene?
Talk about a creepy trademark. Oh, I'm just glad I haven't seen it. With my sensitive psyche, that type of thing is like a 10-year warranty for nightmares.
Does it have any meaning in Maya culture?
Not that I know of.
Well, somebody ought to know. You're surrounded by experts in Maya culture, for gosh sakes.
But maybe it doesn't mean anything at all. Maybe the thief just thinks it's glamorous.
Sure. I mean, who really wants anonymity after all? Thieves have to have style. Something to set them apart, right?
It's not just any old villain that gets a book deal these days.
No, she's got a point, but
Taylor
still.
Sinclair and Alejandro Del Rio have both earned a place on my suspect list.
Why?
Both admitted to being in the building at the time when the alarm went off.
Did they act defensive about it?
Not really. They both act as though they have nothing to hide.
Do you think they could be working together?
Judging by Alejandro's opinion of Taylor, I highly doubt it. But then again, stranger things have happened.
Yeah. Like in the 10th grade when Bess turned purple in the middle of her class presentation on greenhouse gases.
George, would you kindly put a sock in it?
That's awesome. Oh, wow.
Detective Drew, requesting hint, please.
Some of the logograph numbers are pretty straightforward.
The dots and bars are anyway, but those gods can be tricky.
Look carefully at the descriptions in Sonny's notes.
Bet you've never come across a guy with a removable jaw before.
I'll talk to you later, ladies.
We'll be waiting for an update.
Bye, Nancy.
Okay, so I'm guessing by that says that we can actually do the number thing now. Rearrange the number exhibit. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna go to the museum again, even though it's night, and we're gonna rearrange those numbers, hopefully get that corrected. Okay, whoop. There we go, now we got them all. Okay, so from what I can tell, these decorative eyes are just symbols. Okay, so that's a 1. I think the bars are 5s. So this would be 11. So that one's correct. This one would be 12. Okay, 13. This looks like it would be 17. Okay, so that goes there. What? Oh. Oh. So that one goes there. So I am supposed to know one from... Where's a 2? I don't see a 2. Oh, great. Alright, hang on. Let me check Sonny's notes real quick. Okay, so I went ahead and I took a picture of a bunch of stuff. Apparently this is the 0. Okay. So, let's hope we can figure this stuff out. Alright. But I don't know. Let's see. 2 has a big hat with 5 fingers and a semi-oval on it. Okay, so that would be this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That'd be that one, so that one's correct. Alright. What was 1 supposed to have? Has fish lips? I don't see one of... Oh. That might be fish lips. No, because that's got an eye patch on it right there. Okay, 3 looks like a doctor, so that's this one. That's just the gods ones. Okay. Let's see. 4 has his tongue sticking out. I don't see a tongue. obviously. But I don't see one that could be considered 4 otherwise. We need, what, 13? Yeah. 13 has a T on the cheek. So that'd be that one.
That looks right.
Awesome, we got it. Perfect. So that solves that. Now let's go mark that off of our list so we don't feel like we have to keep doing it. Whoops, that's the wrong way. What the? Henrik?
Henrik! Henrik!
What the heck was he doing?
Amnesia? Wow. Henrik must have taken a real nosedive off that pyramid.
No
Do you
kidding.
think he just fell, Nancy? Or was he pushed? Sounds like you need to find out about hospital visiting hours. Yeah, but you'd better get the lowdown from Joanna first. George is right. She is your supervisor, after all.
Okay, well that was quite a development. Alright. So let's get out of here. Let's go talk to Joanna. Wow, that... So Henrik fell down the stairs or was pushed down the stairs at the pyramid. And now he has amnesia. I remember something about last time I played this, I had to help him get his memory back. Or something like that.
Come in.
First the Pakal carving is stolen, and now my star glyph man bumps his head and forgets his own name? What's next, Nancy? Del Rio pulls the plug on the monolith, the board clams up on my funding, my mother posts my old prom pictures on the internet.
Okay, that last one's a little drastic, girl. Okay, take it easy.
Take it easy, Joanna. I'm sure everything is going to be okay.
What I need from you right now is action, not commentary, Nancy. Will you follow up with the hospital and see if there's anything we can do to get Henrik's marbles back?
I'll call right away.
You can also pick up Henrik's mail if he gets any. Keep the lab in order and just try to help me keep the entire museum from going up in smoke.
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi sub ubi.
Okay then. Maybe now you can help me with that stupid question. Alright, so we've got to call the hospital, so we got to go back here. And do this. Turn around here. Okay. Where is the hospital?
You have voicemail. Press 0 to retrieve messages.
This message is for Nancy Drew. Hi, Nancy. This is Nurse Bluefoot calling from Eleanor Roosevelt Memorial Hospital in regards to Henrik Vanderheun. I believe you're a colleague of his? Since Mr. Vanderheun was admitted, he has repeated your name several times in states of semi-consciousness. As we've been unable to contact any of his family members, we're hoping you might be willing to act as Henrik's support person as he begins the difficult process of restoring his memory. Please call me as soon as possible to discuss this. My direct line is 202-555-4000. Thank you.
To replay messages, press 0. Press 9 for an out.
Okay, 202-555-4000?
You have no voicemail.
Ah, dang it.
You have
Okay. 9-555-4000.
This is Nurse Bluefoot.
There he is. Nancy Drew.
Nurse Bluefoot, this is Nancy Drew. You left me a message regarding Henrik Vanderheun. How is he?
Nancy Drew? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I'm so relieved. We've been unable to locate any family members, and we do like amnesia patients to have at least one personal support person when they begin reality orientation.
What's reality orientation?
Well, reality orientation is a kind of treatment that helps a patient get reacquainted with the facts and circumstances of his or her life. Henrik has not actually lost his memory. It's just that his brain is injured in such a way that he can't access the place where the memories are stored.
Okay.
I see. So we need to help him find the trail of crumbs. Is that it?
Exactly. First, we do repetitive memory exercises to help Henrik relearn the basic facts, like his name and address, the name of his parakeet, if he has one, the date, and so on. Second, we try to stimulate Henrik's sensory memories in order to help trigger or find the way back to his cognitive memories.
Okay, what are
What are cognitive memories?
A cognitive memory is something that you know or remember intellectually. For example, how do you know the name of this planet? Somewhere along the way you learn that it's called Earth, and you just remember. But say you bump your head and forget the name of this planet. You don't know where in the solar system you're floating.
That would be most unfortunate.
Exactly. But then I show you a picture of our marvelous blue and green globe. Suddenly you remember. That glorious sight is Earth. I live on the planet Earth. This is how a sensory memory can trigger a cognitive or intellectual one.
Okay.
I still don't understand where I come in.
You can't help Henrik remember his childhood, but you can probably help him remember his work. And who knows where that will take him. All roads lead to Rome, as they say. One great tool is the Reality Orientation Board. This is a place to post information and pictures for the patient to look at over a period of time. You may want to bring in images or photos to place on the board. Things from the museum, perhaps.
I see. Well, I'll be happy to help in any way I can. When are visiting hours?
Visiting hours are 10 to 4 every day, if the patient is not engaged in treatment and if he seems stable.
Great. Is there anything else?
Just remember, Henrik's brain has been knocked around like a peanut in its shell. He may have attention difficulties, headaches, anxiety. Sometimes he may seem giddy, too. We need to keep these conditions in check. Don't push him too hard, or he may have some kind of meltdown.
All right.
Thanks for the warning, Nurse Bluefoot.
Be well.
Wow. Okay, so let me go here. We'll mark this off real quick. Oop, wrong thing. Alright, let's go talk to Joanna, let her know what's going on, and then find out what she wants us to do. Because I think one of the things we need to do is go to the hospital and actually start working on that memory issue.
Need something?
I've got work to do.
See you around.
Okay, so in that case, maybe we need to break into his office. Or into his desk. Alright, can we move over here? No, okay. Let's try... It's always messing with this from what I understand.
It's locked. It's locked.
Okay. That's the ham radio thing. Cocoa Canyon Cultural Center. Alright. Huh. Alright. Oh. It is right after 10 right now. So the best thing I can say to do is for us to go straight to the hospital, because I don't really know what all to bring him, because nobody's helping as far as like Joanna and such. So let's get out of here. And here's the hospital. It's not very far from the museum, actually.
You look familiar. Is it time for my snack?
No. Beach Hill before your head injury.
Hi, Henrik. I'm Nancy. We met at Beach Hill before your head injury.
Beach Hill?
Museum. Riggs. So you were working there on some important Maya glyph translations. Let's do that.
Beach Hill is a museum here in Washington, D.C. The curator's name is Joanna Riggs. You were working there, and that's where your accident happened. Do you remember anything about the accident?
Joanna Riggs. Is that the woman who called to pick my brain for an access code?
What?
Joanna called? What did you tell her?
Where in my poor banged-up head would I be keeping access codes? I don't even remember my own birthday. So if you're here to squeeze me for details, you're wasting your time.
Wow. Actually, thanks for the business. I may be able to help you get your memory back.
Actually, Nurse Bluefoot thinks with regular visits, I may be able to help you get your memory back more quickly.
How, pray tell, do you intend to do that?
We'll visit, we'll talk, sometimes I'll bring you pictures.
I'll visit, we'll talk. Sometimes I'll bring you pictures.
Pictures? Well, isn't this nice?
Well, he's being a snob, isn't he? I feel much better once things start coming back to you. Got a picture with me? Yeah, we do. If you'd like to give it a try, think of it this way. You just got back from a fabulous trip, only you can't remember the places you went, so you decide to look through postcards to see which ones you recognize. There we go.
Think of it this way. You just got back from a fabulous trip, only you can't remember the places you went. So you decide to look through postcards to see which ones you recognize.
Fine, I'll do it.
Okay, so I guess it's this. Okay, great. These are Maya glyphs. Oh, yeah. If you don't know how to read them anymore, I can tell you what they mean.
Great. These are Maya glyphs, like the ones you used to translate. Now, don't be upset if you don't know how to read them anymore. I can tell you what they mean.
I know what they mean, dear. I wrote them.
Really?
I'm sure you have written them at one time or another in your career. So, what do you think this is all about? The magician suffers yellow death.
Your translator is sloppy. I should know. I am the author of the original work.
Okay.
You don't agree with the translation?
That first glyph is the fool, not the magician. Furthermore, any decent epigrapher knows those glyphs refer to the infamous plague of oozing hives. A fitting curse for a fool, don't you think? I rather like it.
Crime scene, you telling me you left it there?
Henrik, this note was found at a crime scene. Are you telling me you left it there?
I don't remember.
Yeah, that'd be my immediate answer as well. Investigating the theft. Trying to remember something. Irreplaceable if you stole it.
I'm investigating the theft of the Pakal carving. Please, Henrik, try to remember something.
Who in the world is Pakal? Oh, my head. Oh, the pressure. I can't take any more today, Nancy.
Okay, it's time for some memory therapy. Nancy, could you come back tomorrow?
Sure thing. Okay. So, other than being a complete snob, Well, that went pretty well. Wow. So that's interesting. So that means Joanna apparently doesn't know how to translate.
Come in.
Need something?
I need to show Henrik a photo of the Pakal carving. Do you have one?
Check with Sinclair.
Alright.
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi sabubi.
Okay, so now we need to go and talk to Sinclair. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Need to get him before it gets too late. What time is it? Oh wow, we were there for like 2 hours.
Any news?
So the museum.
There was an incident at the museum. Henrik is in the hospital with a head injury.
Poor Henrik. Another squabble between him and Joanna, perhaps? Oh, I'm kidding, but I do remember the time she threatened to push him in the pond. Temper, temper, I'm always telling her.
I need a photo of the Pakal carving. Do you have one?
Joanna took the official print for her insurance claim, but I have a couple extras. Here you go.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Perfect. Alright, so that's another photo we can give him tomorrow. I don't really know of anything else we can do. So I guess let's go to the hotel. And we'll go ahead and we'll update Bess and George. And then we'll go visit Henrik. Well, we'll sleep and then we'll go visit Henrik tomorrow. And give him this picture here. Okay, so 1, 5, 2, 3, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 6, 8. See how Bess and George take this news.
Bess Marvin's Mopatorium.
George, it's Nancy. What's going on?
Oh, Bess has been in a supreme funk ever since the Hardy Boys left. Nancy, why doesn't River Heights have any cute boys like those two? Why? Bess, I'm sure Nancy is not calling to hear you moan. What's the latest, Nan?
Detective Drew, requesting hint, please.
I don't have a clue. In other words, go fish.
I'll talk to you later, ladies.
Bye. See ya.
Go fish. Okay, that was odd. You know what? Let's call the Hardy Boys. We haven't done that. 973 53393. I'm not used to calling them. I always call Bess and George.
Frank and Joe Hardy, taking the mist out of mystery. Joe here.
That's pretty cute, Joe. Can you come up with a slogan for me, too?
Hey, Nancy. Hold on while I put you on speakerphone. You still there?
Yep.
Hi, Nancy. You got access to both of our brilliant minds now. So how's the case coming along?
Brilliant, huh?
This investigation is stalling. Any thoughts on how to get it back in gear?
I don't know, Nancy.
Me neither.
Talk to you later, fellas.
See ya.
Let us know how it's going.
Okay, so they're all clueless, which means more than likely I'm supposed to do what I had originally planned to do. So, alarm, let's, Okay. So let's go visit Henrik again, give him this, photo, and we'll see what happens.
Well, look who it is.
Do some memory work. Picture. Talk Maya Kings.
Ready to do some memory work, Henrik? I brought you a picture. This will help you to remember.
That face. He's as familiar as my own feet.
Okay.
Do you know his name?
Pakal. Nancy, this is the stolen carving, isn't it? And I'm the one who took it. I must have. But why? Oh, Pakal. What could I have meant by this?
Interesting. incorrectly. This is a serious crime. You've got to tell me why you did it. Where's the carving?
Think, Henrik. Where's the carving now?
I can't remember.
Okay, easy. You just need to find them.
Easy, Henrik. The answers are in your head. You just need to find them.
It's still in the museum.
Why would you break into the display case and steal the carving only to leave it in the museum?
To protect him. I had to protect him. Oh, Pakal. Something is going on at that museum, a devious plot. I was the only one who could stand in the way.
Oh. Okay, what kind of plot? Whose plot is this? Okay.
What kind of plot?
Forgive me, Nancy, but when I woke up in this hospital bed, I didn't even know my own name. Perhaps the only thing I can offer you is this key. It was found in one of my pockets when I was brought in.
Okay. Belongs to...
Do you know what lock it belongs to?
I haven't a clue. Take the key now, Nancy. Find out what it opens and return to me, please, with some answers.
Got it.
You can count on me, Henrik.
In the meantime, I'll sit with my friend Pakal and see if he will tell me anything new. You must keep this to yourself for now. It's your only hope of getting to the bottom of this.
Okay. Do you know anything about the theft of Prudence Rutherford's necklace?
Do you know anything about the theft of Prudence Rutherford's necklace?
I can't remember.
Okay. Okay.
Did you use Joanna's name last week to place an order for Cinnabar with Keep It Real Restoration?
You're asking the wrong amnesiac.
Alright. You think Joanna would be fast?
Do you have anything against Joanna?
Who knows?
Okay.
You rest up. I'll be back.
I'll do my best.
I got a feeling I know where the Pakal carving is. That's why I didn't ask him. Because I'm thinking it's in his desk, in those locked drawers at the museum, and I bet that's what this key goes to. He's saying he stole the carving in order to protect it, which says he knew somebody was about to steal it, maybe? I mean, if you watch National Treasure with Nicolas Cage in it, that's what he did. Go. Here we got something here. Alright, number stations. What? Okay. 2050 transmits a series of 5 digits in Spanish, with each transmission starting with attention. Okay, interesting. Decoding the numbers, write down the last 3 digits of the series, add a 0 to it to get a 4-digit number. Alright. Smuggler stations. Oh, this is dealing with the ham radio.
Looks like I need to find someone who speaks Nahuatl.
Nahuatl? What? Sinclair could probably help with that then. Okay. What is this? Translation notes continued. Blessing, curse, perhaps, summon spirit, death. So that's death. Well, I'll kind of go through this in between episodes and see if I can find anything. Oh, we got another disc. And maybe get more of Henrik, get more of his memory back. So, if you guys did enjoy this episode, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new and would like to see more content by myself. If you have any hints or tips or ideas of other things you'd like to see me play, be sure to drop that down in the comments below. I'm always reading your comments. And yeah, until next time guys, I hope you all had fun, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!